Hello all, it's United Talk. It's the eve of the big one. United, Liverpool at Anfield. How's everybody feeling? Are you excited? Nervous? Well, some predictions for the game. Get them in down below. I'm feeling alright. Although, as I've said before, my missus says I'm ever the optimist when it comes to United, and I always feel alright before every game. So, but that's the fan in me and the hope. I grew up in an era of expectation. Now we're not in that era anymore, so it's different. I used to go into every game expecting us to win, but this, again, I always expect us to win, but it's different, and this is more hopeful expectation. But on that, I'm not as worried as many people probably think I should be. I'll stand by previous comments that I don't think United have been as bad as what has been made out. And I also don't think that Liverpool have been as good as what the table said and what some rubber the green last minute winners etc made it out to be for them. So they have obviously lost three on the bounce. Now you could say that's a good time to play them, or it could be a bad time, especially when it's United at Anfield. They're obviously going to be right up for it. But would you prefer to play them when they've won 3, 4, 5 on the bounce, or when they've lost 3 on the bounce? So I'd take it when they've lost. And as I say, I don't think they've been that impressive for a team that were reigning champions and spent $500 million. A team that, when Isak was signed, everyone might as well handed them out the trophies, all of them. It's not been smooth sailing, has it, for them? So I feel that they've gone a bit Real Madrid Galacticos route, and that didn't work out. They won 1 league title, but they tried to sign all the best players and push them into a team, and then all the best individuals doesn't necessarily make the best team, and they've actually looked a lot worse for it. They look very, not frail, but they've been a lot more fragile. They've been giving up lots of goals, and we've been creating a lot of chances. So if we can create a lot of chances, sooner or later them players we have will start hitting the net more regularly. So like I say, I feel we stumbled across something we should utilise from the Sunderland game, which is hitting Sesko, and especially in the first sort of 15-20 minutes. Now Arsenal are due to play soon, but I imagine if they win, as they probably should, and more so if they put in a real performance, if we bore the place out for 15-20 minutes and they're not looking like doing anything, then that crowd is going to get a bit angsty, a bit nervous, and that can work to our advantage. So what I would do is I'd look to bore it out for the first 15-20 minutes. I wouldn't try and play out from the back, because one mistake and you're inviting them on. If we make a mistake and they nick it near our goal, then the crowd are going to be right up. So I would just hit the big man every time we get it up and away from our goal. Look to utilise Sesko and the giant that he is, to get them flick-ons for Mbumo running off the shoulder, which actually proved quite effective in the Chelsea game as well. It led to the sending off, and that's what I'd go for, especially early on, because as I say, if we try and play out, they're going to be right up for it, straight on us as soon as we play that ball. The crowd will be up, so I'd just take that away, and I'd just say to Lemon again, just hit Sesko, and possibly I would switch him out. I'd say to Sesko and Mbumo, when the keeper gets it, switch. So Sesko go out onto one of the fullbacks and then look for a flick on from there, and then Mbumo running off the shoulder and turn Van Dijk round and get him going the other way, and see if they can handle that. And if we do that, and then we can force some chances, maybe nick a goal, the pressure will start telling on them, because I think they know as much as we do that they've not been great, and Arsenal are looking very strong. So let's turn the tide of emotion against them. That's what I'd go to do. But what's everybody's thoughts on the game? Let me know. Is that the right way to go about it? Or should we try and play football from the back, from the off? I don't know. I think that's inviting trouble, so I wouldn't. I'd try and take that crowd away from them, and like I say, bore the place out. But I'm feeling alright. I feel if we do that, we've got players that can hurt any team, and with the chances we've been creating, etc., if we keep putting them numbers up, it's only a matter of time before these players, the quality comes to the fore and they start putting it in the net. So I'm not as worried as maybe the general consensus is. I know we finished a long way behind them, they romped to the league, but it's a different team now, and they're not gelling, they're shoehorning in individuals. I mean, Wirtz and Isak, it's like, what is it, nearly 300 million. They've done nothing. They're under pressure. So we go there with no pressure really. I know there's pressure because it's United Liverpool and we have to win them games, but it's not really pressure. All the pressure's on them, especially if Arsenal win. All the pressure's on them. They're supposed to be bloody, as I say, walking to all the trophies, got a dream team, a brilliant manager as they keep saying. But again, I don't think he's all that. I don't think he's been tested. I think he was quite lucky. He came in, Klopp left him a good platform, and he just kind of come in and said, much as you were, boys. And City obviously fell off. Arsenal were missing that something up front, which they've tried to fill with Gyökeres. So I think he was quite lucky in the moment he came in, and now that team that Klopp had has been broken up a bit, and they're trying to shoehorn these superstars in. Let's see if he is a good manager. Let's see. I don't see everyone coming on top of him either. He's lost 3 on the bounce after spending £500 million. Why is not everybody on his case? Same as they are of Amorim. But anyway, as I say, let me know your thoughts below, and I'll be back tomorrow, obviously after the big one. Come on, United. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Lovely old job. Catch you in the next one.